Good morning, everybody. All right, glad to have everybody here. It's a special day indeed. Today is, if you haven't put your card in the bucket up here, make sure you get your card in the bucket. We got a lot of prizes, it looks like, to give away today. And I just wanted to let y'all know that it's National Buttermilk Biscuit Day. Anybody? Yeah. What's that? No, it didn't say that. It just said buttermilk biscuits. Why is my phone under attack? Hang on a second. It's also National Decency Day. Anybody have a problem with that? No? Okay. But we have also some fun stuff going on today, too. I always like to find out what national day it is. Oh, it's Bond with Your Dog Day. And does anybody here own a Chihuahua? You do? Well, you know what? That's right. You do own a Chihuahua. It's National Chihuahua Day. So you should have brought your dog. I want to get a Chihuahua. I think it'd be fun. Name him Taco. It'd be great. Okay. What a wonderful day. It's been wonderful. We've been running around. Everything's been going on. I know you've seen everything happening out there. I don't know sometimes whether to talk to you as the mayor or the chamber because everybody asks me all questions all the way around. So anyway, I want to say give it up for Rachel. She worked really hard this morning. She's right here looking beautiful. Then she's going to get to her volunteer job at the hospital with her candy striper dress. Stand up, show everybody. Look at that. Candy striper. Yikes. And I had a tie to match. Look at that. Where's Portia Willis? Portia? Where's Portia? With Houston Methodist. Stand up. Your dress matches my tie today, too. See? That's right. She called me this morning and said, this is what I'm wearing. And I said, okay, Portia, I got it. No problem. All right. Hey, we may go just a little bit. Listen, if you got to leave early, that's fine. We put on the schedule now till 9:30. We're getting so popular with these meetings, and there's a lot going on. I know you'd like to network, but if you have to get up and leave, that's okay. We totally understand. But we're going to start off today. Is Gary Kurkowski here? Do we have a preacher in the house? Yes. Kiki, you're speaking. Not yet. I know, but hang on. Let's see. What's that? Carla? Yeah. Can you do the opening invocation, Carla? Yes. Our board chair. Well, hey there, this is Mr. Novel. How you doing, sir? Okay, a lot to read. So this is Carla. She's our chairman of our board, our chairwoman, and so Carla, thank you for doing this this morning. All right, here we go.
Will everybody bow their heads? Dear Heavenly Father, we ask that you bless everyone in this room. I know many of us here probably have businesses that we'd like to have some breakthrough in, that we would like to have our health better. We have friends and family that probably have ailments that we'd love for you to heal for them. And we ask this by the power of the Holy Spirit. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Wow. If it had been Gary, we'd still be here praying. I told Gary, I said, either he does the longest prayer or the shortest sermon. I don't know which, but I love Gary, and I hope he's well. He didn't tell me he wasn't coming. So since we did meet our chair board, we'll get to our Pledge of Allegiance in a sec. We'll do Pledge of Allegiance. Dina, you're here today. Dina Fisk, everybody, our resident. Please stand. We're going to do our Pledge of Allegiance and pay homage to this great country. Awesome. Go ahead, Dina.
We pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And to our service people, thank you for my freedom.
Amen. Yeah. All right. Kiki, are we rolling dice today? Oh, okay. I didn't know. All right. All right, listen, hey, I'm going to surprise, not surprise, but I'm going to do something. This is pretty interesting. First off, I will recognize that Kelsey Jordan Lee, our assistant city manager for the city of Fulshear, is here. Kelsey. And Kelsey, if you got a second, just a minute, I'll put you on the spot. I, and the city manager took off and went to Austin on Monday. Can you just give a brief thing? Because I'm sure people are wondering, why'd y'all go to Austin? I don't know. Roads, you name it. So this is Kelsey, everybody. Make her feel welcome. It's on.
All right, good morning, everyone. Yes, so as the mayor mentioned, our city manager, myself, and he did go to Austin on Monday. We had a really great afternoon packed with meetings with several of our representatives, our senators, and also representatives from the Office of the Governor. Really good time. Of course, we talked about TxDOT, talked about the progress that's been made on 1463, but also not just wanting to stop there, looking at, okay, we have more roads that are either needing to be worked on or are currently going to be worked on. How do we make sure we don't run into another 1463 challenge in the future with those types of roads? And that was very well received. Also talked about infrastructure, financing for different projects. How do we get more of that funding to actually funnel through to our local areas, especially the ones that are fast growing like this? And then also meeting on economic development. How do we attract unique and interesting things that'll be supportive of our community? I think it went really well, very receptive. Of course, it's a very busy time right now, less than a month in the regular session. But we appreciate the time that all of our representatives took to take on that. And then, not to steal the mayor's thunder, but I think we are going to try to plan for maybe a town hall or some sort of event here after the session's over, specifically to talk about some TxDOT items.
Absolutely. That'd be really, thank you so much, Kelsey. You can leave it on, that's fine. Let's give it up for Kelsey. She's wonderful. Yeah. There's never stealing any thunder because I forget so much. It's great, but yeah, after the session, we have an initiative where we're going to try to bring all of our representatives and the representatives from TxDOT and other agencies to be up here on the stage and have a town hall, and we could ask them questions directly, because I know it affects all of you and your businesses with all this going on. But stick with us. I promise you it's going to be phenomenal when it's all ready and done. Then you're going to wonder, now what do I do? But it's really exciting. And in Austin, a couple of bills I also championed as well beyond the city, but it does help everybody in our community. And one of them is one of our own, is the Hanley bill, the Caitlin Hanley bill. It's now Senate Bill 1188. It was House Bill 1188. And is Carrie and Caitlin here? Are they still here? Would y'all mind coming down here? And Boyd, this whole family has, for years, written a bill, submitted it every year, and it has been, defeated. There's so many bills. There's a record this year of bills. But theirs has passed the House and is passed the committee and is on the way to the Senate floor, and I'm going to let them say something about it.
So this bill will help families that have an individual with special needs. Right now, the Texas Education Code states that at age 14 at the Adult Transition Planning meeting, students and their families are referred to their local intellectual and developmental disability authorities like Texana Center. And we wondered why they're waiting until age 14 to give families this much needed advice, information, referrals, and waiver services, which have an extremely long waiting list, now upwards of 17 to 20 years. We waited 17 years for ours. So we got in touch with the ARC of Texas, and they championed behind our bill, and we've been, this is our second session. Last session we passed the House, but our bill number was too high, so we never got heard in the Senate. And Caitlin, for the first time, has advocated as a self-advocate and testified in front of both the House Public Education Committee and the Senate K through 16 Education Committee. So we are really proud of her. The bill wouldn't be anywhere without this young lady right here, and so we're real proud. So.
Well done. Boyd?
So tell your senators we're still trying to get through the Senate, so send them an email saying you support this bill. Thank you.
The easy way to do that is go to Who Represents Me Texas, look it up. You can click on a link, you put your address in, and there's a script that says you support HB 1188, and we would be grateful for your doing that for us to help get this bill through.
Awesome.
Thank you.
How about that? Just want to tell you folks, reaching out, getting out there, talking to your representatives, talking to people like myself and Kelsey, when we go, we advocate on behalf of good bills and things that are good for our community. And there's another mental health aspect that's coming to the floor that we're working on. And I believe there's an ER whereby if you need certain diagnostics in like CAT scans and that sort of thing, rather than going to a hospital, which Portia, we know y'all are very busy in your ER, correct? But there are freestanding ERs, and it's a bill that allow the consumer to go there and get their diagnostic before they're admitted to go to a hospital. So it's kind of like opening up the medical system for everybody to have access. And but we do appreciate everything they do at Houston Methodist West. Thank you very much. So if there's anything you need, let us know. That's what we're here for, is to represent you at the table of government. And that's where the chamber comes in and advocates also on behalf of all of you. Part of your membership gives us the power to go as a unit and say your constituents are not happy with this or are very happy about this bill, which helps you in taxes and things. We're even advocating, I believe Google just paid the state of Texas $1.5 billion for Google grabbing our information and using it without our permission. That we don't know where that money's going to end up, probably in the rainy day fund or something like that. But also there's another $500 million that the state is looking to inject into the film industry, Ken, here in Texas. And we are looking to make Fulshear a film-friendly city, which that'll be a big economic impact, because when you bring film and production to a local town, and I know this from personal experience, all of your businesses benefit somehow, some way, from restaurants to B&Bs, all that. So we're real happy about that. Okay. Next, our breakfast, which is always wonderful and provided, but today's breakfast sponsor is Hug Away. Come on down. And if you need a hug, she does hugs too.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Hi, my name is Marissa Williams. I am the owner of a Hug Away Healthcare. We've been in Katy area for the last 16 years. We do home health and hospice. We just opened up a branch to do wound care as well. A little bit about ourselves. We're owned by me and my sister. We're from Lake Charles, Louisiana. We moved here about 20 years ago and just plugged into the community. I've seen it growing. I'm old enough now to have sat around and seen a community grow. I really enjoy servicing you and your family, and what I've realized now is it's you guys that I service, because you get to go out and do what you do, because companies like myself and other companies that's in the medical field, we go into your home and make sure that your parents are okay, you know, and while you can pay attention to your children and grow your business. So if there's anything I can do for you, please let me know. I look forward to getting a greet. He's getting out his first magazine coming up. So I love my community. I've grown to really love it. And there is a way for all of us to work together, no matter what field we're in. There is a lot of hurting people out there, and the workers are so few. If you have anyone that needs a job, anything like that, that likes to do medical, please get in touch with me. Thank you. Thanks, Don.
Awesome. Thank you, Marissa. How are your triplets, by the way? Okay, I love them. Their kids are awesome. I've known them since they were this tall, and I'm sure Darren is about this tall now. But that's fantastic, and everything you do. Thank you for your love for the community. We appreciate that, and appreciate the breakfast. Absolutely. And speaking of that, the coffee is delicious. Is anybody here from Humble Grounds? No? So I'll advocate on behalf of Humble Grounds. If you ever need a cup of coffee, I suggest you go over to Humble Grounds. They got the big corporate stores out there. Yes, they're fine, but we love our local coffee shops. So go see Becca. Write my name on the chalkboard when you order a coffee, because that means I get a free coffee if I see my name. I have yet to see my name on there. That's shameless, isn't it? I'm sorry. But please go out there. But thank you, and buy your next cup of coffee at Humble Grounds. And they also have sandwiches and things like that. So we appreciate them. They've been doing it for how many years, Rachel? You realize I have not given Rachel this? Huh? Feel like you're grounded? Well, here, just hold on to this, but don't turn it on. There you go. Okay. We're going to welcome our officials. We have one official, good friend of mine, Mr. O2, is a candidate for Fulshear's council at large, and he's in a runoff election. And Brown, are you here? There he is. Stand up, turn around, let everybody see you, Brown. He's a good friend, a community advocate, and good luck to you in the runoff. That's coming up. When's the early voting for runoff? I should have that. May 27th and June 2nd, I believe. 7th is election day. So please, I know you all went and voted, but runoffs are just as important. So don't think it's over. We did put in some new council last night, and we're ready to fill that last seat. So good luck to you, Brown. Appreciate you being here. All right, moving on. Relocation guide. Want to say, where's Derek? Stand up. Want to run down here. We got last call for our guide. Now, this guide is not a magazine. It's our annual guide, and it's a guide to everything in the community. So if you want your business to be noticed, this goes out. I saw it at HEB the other day. It's so cool to see your guide, you know, at all the HEBs. But go ahead, Derek.
Yeah, we're going to extend the sales window one extra week. The plan is to go to press early June, so we'll have it by the end of June. And remember, this is a publication that will be at HEBs and other locations for a full year. So if you're looking for a way to market and brand your business for an entire year, this is a great solution. I'll be in the lobby when we're done. If you have any questions, come find me. Thank you.
Thank you. And it's an award-winning guide. We won an award at TCCE, the Texas Chamber of Commerce Executives. So it's a phenomenal guide. So pick it up and get in it if you can. All right. I want to introduce our board of directors. And before I do that, we have a new board of director. His name is Keith Arrighetti. Where's Keith? Did he leave? Keith,
come on down.
Keith, come on down here and tell us about yourself. It's our new board member, and he works over at First Financial Bank, and you might recognize the last name. I got to say it.
He's famous.
Spaghetti Arrighetti, the pitcher for the Houston Astros, is his son. So here you go. Say hello, everybody.
Good morning. Good morning. My name's Keith Arrighetti. I'm with First Financial Bank. I've been with the bank for about 4 years. We're right across the hall from the chamber down in that building in Fulshear. I've been working with Rachel and Don for a long time, and I've been watching the growth and reached out to Rachel and decided I want to help make the growth happen faster. So I've been in financial services for about 30 years. I worked for a big bank prior to that, and decided they treat you as a number, and I didn't like that, and I like to have personal relationships with everybody I work with, so I moved over to First Financial about 4 years ago, and now I am very honored to be working with the board to try and help expand the growth they've already accomplished and bring more commerce to Fulshear. So if y'all are looking for me down in First Financial, I'm there every day, and I'd love to see your faces. Come on in and say hi, and we'll know your name by the time you leave. So thank you very much.
That's a fact. Thank you, Keith. It's wonderful to have you on the board. Nothing like having a board member across the hall when I need to. All right, speaking of our board members, we all met Carla. Carla, stand up again, our chair. Let's see, I believe I saw Rick Vargas. If you're a board member, stand up, please. I don't have to search out where. Okay, there's Carlos Mora right back there. And
Carlos just graduated
Where?
with his master's degree last
oh,
week.
yeah, Carlos just got his master's degree in law. Are you a lawyer now? So you could tell he'll give free advice today and everything. Mr. Gambone is right here, our other board member, and I believe, is that all we have here today? I thought I saw Rick Vargas. He had to leave? Okay. Rick with the Vargas Agency. But we love our board. They support us, and they take on the decisions that are hard for us to make as a team at the chamber. All right? Okay. Events. Next big event we have is called Liberty on the Brazos. We do have the Convocation coming up, and how many have a vendor booth at Convocation? You're lucky because we are completely sold out, and it's an amazing time. But next year, that's just a testament to get in early and get your booth space or get your seat at the next quarterly luncheon and those sort of things, because our chamber is growing, the area is growing, so these things fill up very fast, and it's very hard when we get a phone call and, hey, can I get a ticket? It's hard to say no, and we try to squeeze it in. And that includes the tables out in the front, too. You can see how many we had, and we really appreciate all those vendors, too. So please sure to go out and visit them as well. But Liberty on the Brazos is going to be at the Daly Park out near Simonton. It's going to be a little different this year. You're going to have a parking pass unless you're a vendor, but we just found last year the parking, everybody came for the festival, but then everybody showed up again, a whole new group for the fireworks. And we had to close the park down because we couldn't fit everybody in, safety reasons. So a parking pass for you, for one car. So Newell will stuff as many people in the trunk of his car and get you out there, and he'll take $1 to do that. Right, Newell? Entrepreneur, man, that's what you are. All right, but it's going to be a lot of fun. We have a band called the Van Halen Tribute Band. Will be kind of cool, but we're going to have a band start off. Sonic will play, and then we're going to have the fireworks. And then if you want to leave, go ahead and leave, and then stick around for the other band. But that way, we're going to try to mitigate the traffic leaving and everything. Okay. Should I do door prizes now before we bring Kiki up and get that done? Huh? Oh, the Wranglers. Oh, stand up Wranglers. Yes, I'm sorry. We forgot golly, I forgot the most important part. These are the faces. These are the people that you need to know. They know all about our chamber, and we love having them, and they represent us. And if you're visiting for the first time at our chamber, we want you to stand up, and so we can see who you are, and our Wranglers can see who you are. So if this is your first time here, stand up. Look at all these people. Wow. Wow. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got, okay, Wranglers. Every one of these people need to be members by the end of the day, okay? I'm telling you. You guys don't know. We're so glad y'all came up here. I'd love to hear how you got invited and what you've heard about our chamber, because we're all ears. Anything we can do to make it easier and better for everybody, we'd love to do it. Now, if you've been a brand new member of our chamber since last month, this is the quick part. Come on down here. We want to hear your name and your business, okay? Nobody? We've had people join since last month, haven't we?
We've had 11 members join last month.
11 that joined last month. Don't be scared. All right. Because we want to put a face with the name. And what I'd like for you to do is say hello, your name, and the name of your company, if you don't mind. And ladies first. See, you got to put you on the spot. You're going to set the bar.
Hi. Good morning, everyone. My name is Patricia Polizzi. I'm the founder of Clarke Live, which is a combination of a co-working space and a childcare for the community, for the modern family to spend their day and have their kids squared away. We are still in the building process. We are looking for 2 to 3 acres. If somebody has some land or some family member, just let me know and talk to me. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. You can hand the microphone over. That'll be fine.
Good morning. My name is Charlie Abear. I'm the owner of Brightway Insurance, the Abear Agency. We're an independent broker. We specialize in personal lines, home and auto. We also do commercial. So excited to be a part of the chamber. And give us a call if you need some insurance or quotes. How many people in here have insurance rates going up? Raise your hand. You got to call me. I'm an independent broker. So what that means is we can shop the market, and we've got over 150 carriers. So it's a good opportunity for you to make sure you're not paying too much for insurance. Thank you.
Wow, thank you. Yeah, you're a tough business, but please go. Say again? Yeah.
Patricio?
Patricio, we have land for you. We're looking for you. My name is John DeBobin. We are developers. With DeBobin Properties, we've developed in Cross Creek Ranch. We do preschools and neighborhood retail, and we've got a new development we're working on in Jordan Ranch. We just finished our first phase and starting our second. It's kind of right in the middle, so come find us. It's on the park next to the amenity center, and yeah, please come look for us.
You get the new HEB up there too,
We've
don't
got the new HEB right down the road.
Yeah, whatever. No, that's fine. That's fine. I tell you, that HEB will crack. Who's been to HEB lately?
We're
the one on the one down on Fry Road. I mean, if you've been there, you can't even find a parking space on a Saturday or Sunday. So either we're eating too much or we're growing. Well, if you're eating too much, you are growing. Oh, never mind. Okay, so Jason, you want to help me out with some door prizes real quick? And I'm going to reach in here and get these done, and then we'll knock it out, and then we'll have you, Kiki, okay? All right. If you have not.
We got to put Stephanie's card.
Man, these people with the last minute, if you win and see, then everybody. I understand. Here we go. Where's Mike? Mike Martin. He's right over there, a U.S. Navy veteran. It's a real-time pain relief. Rub it on the pain. What is this? That's your card? That's a huge card. Oh, okay. If you have a pain, Mike will rub it on and the pain will be gone. And the winner is, I hope it's you, Jason.
I actually have a little.
Candace Reyes. Candace, right here. All right, Candace. All right, our next deal is at the Spa Bella Piazza. Here is services, right? Just all the spa services for the day, right? All of them? Oh, Sean's going, mine. Here we go. I love this. It'll go real fast. Hey, Vanessa with the Zumi Mobile Tire Shop. I tell you what, would you like to get your tires changed by such a good-looking lady? Let me tell you. Stand up again. This is Zumi. If you need tires, they'll come to your place and get it done. Thank you, Carla, for that. And okay, I've got 2 tickets here to the Texas Best Music Fest. Where's Mr. Nash? Bill? Grammy Award-winning musical artist, Bill Nash, right there, ladies and gentlemen. He's got this huge concert at Moe's coming up, and it supports Champion Kids Camp. And it really helps out a lot of children, so be sure to get out there and do so. Who's going to the concert? Jeremias Baizas with Infinity Marketing. Congratulations. I love it when a visitor. I like saying your name, Jeremias Baizas. Did I say that correct? Que mucho gusto. Qué bueno. Okay. Let's see what else I have. Anything? Oh, hey, it's summer coming up. Who doesn't know how to swim? Don't be shy. Who knows somebody that doesn't know how? Or maybe a kid. All right. Here we go. The British Swim School has a free lesson for you teenagers and aquatics. Penny. That's my British accent. And you'll have to wear a British swimming costume is what it's called. It is. It's not a swimsuit. It's called a costume. And Rick Henderson, he'll wear a Speedo. I know he'll wear a Speedo. I know he will. I'm sorry, Penny. When Rick gets in the water, everybody gets out. Sorry. Okay. Is this that new thing called Consuela? Is that Consuela? Ladies, how many ladies have heard about this? Oh my gosh, this place is like killing me. Rachel has 5 purses from there already. So who brought the Consuela bags? Who is that? Andrea? What company? You're with Consuela. Oh, I thought you went. Oh, man, you're so popular. I gotta tell you. Do you have anything for dudes over there? Oh, Rachel's Consuela bag. There's your model, everybody, right here.
I actually won this at the Premier Physicians rope cutting a couple of weeks ago.
Wow.
This is my 3rd concert.
Jay Prasad, your wife is going to be very happy.
Yay!
Jay Prasad with Savant Energy. We're going to open up a place called Jose's. Just for us guys, okay? We'll put it next to Consuela's. While the wife's shopping, we can sit in there and drink tequila. Oh, really? Okay. Kimberly Thomas with the SBDC, Small Business Development Center. Kimberly, we love Kimberly. There she is. I know she's going to love that. Thank you, Kimberly. And listen, the SBD, go out there, check out our table. SBDC, they are phenomenal at helping your business find ways to navigate a lot of different things and tools. So, okay, what do we got next there, my friend? Blue bag.
Right there inside. Yeah.
Aspen Cove. Mr. Reyes, stand up, John. Let everybody see you. I got to tell you. Like I said, I like bragging on our people, but John, I appreciate he has a senior assisted living home in Fulshear, and there's a young man there that I like to call him that, and he loves muscle cars, but he just wasn't able to get out to go to the car shows. So guess what our community did? This is where the heart of Fulshear is, Fulshear, Hart, Texas. The car show came to his house, and they drove in front of his house so he could sit out front and watch all the muscle cars come by. Isn't that cool? I'd like to meet that guy and give him a heart pin because he does have a heart for Fulshear. The winner, Michael Pineda. Michael, nomadic, moving.
Gina.
Oh, well, his wife is here.
Gina.
So there you go. Fantastic. Way to go, Gina. We appreciate them very much. All right. Everybody knows what the temperature is going to be like the next few days, right? Greg Zivov, where's he at? Right there. Hey, if you need your electric, gas, right there, he's the man to talk to. And this is electric or battery, it does everything. So it's a Vornado. Sounds, huh? It'll blow you away. Yeah, there you go.
Like your service, right?
Hey, look at you. Kelsey Jordan Lee. Oh my goodness, our own city manager. Yes. All right, I'm going to come to your office now and cool off. Okay. What else we got next? Looks like this flower here.
It's like a yard.
What? Probably snaps back on. It looks like a yard tulip. Is that right? From Blue Moon? Where's Blue Moon? Where are we?
Blue Moon.
Thank you. It's a solar light. All right. Here we go. Well, be careful. We'll just hand it to him. It probably just needs to be kind of touched up.
It needs to just.
Are you okay? Here you. Well, who's going to have a solar light? None other but than Greg Hess. Yay. Greg Hess. If I know Greg, he's going to tie or tape that to the front of his car because his headlights are out, and he's going to no. I like to make fun. A gnome? Gnomes scare me, man. I tell you, is that a gnome? Is that a gnome?
From Blue Moon.
Who's it from?
Blue Moon.
Oh, it's from Blue Moon as well? All right, thanks, Victoria. That's wonderful. 2 of those. And it goes to Bill Nash. You have a gnome. You need to put this on stage at your concert. That would be awesome. Put it on the stage at the concert. Put a little guitar in his hand or something like that. That gnome goes with you at everywhere now. Put it in your car. Give him a driver's license. This looks like a shake, rattle, and roll kind of thing. Who's that from?
This is from Physicians Premier.
Physicians Premier ER. We love them.
Kyoshi was so nice.
They got they got cool swag. They really
Shaker
do.
for your martini.
Shaky. Joshua David Johnson, Northwestern Mutual, a visitor. We love it. You like your martini shaken, not stirred, sir? There you go. All right. And now, what do we have next? Candles. Oh, they're candles. Who are they from? You got to help me on
Henderson.
that. Who, Rachel?
I think that's Rick's.
It's on the side of the...
Oh, Remax.
Rick Henderson, Remax. Thank you, Rick. And the winner is John Deborah Properties. John
DeBobin.
DeBobin. Okay, DeBobin. Yes. Okay. Hey, John. All right, newest member. I'm glad I'm so happy when new members and visitors win. Okay, this came from Cross Creek West. This is a tumbler, and we got a couple of hats in there and a koozie. It's kind of cool. And here we go. I shouldn't look in there, should I? Yeah. Sandy Buller. Sandy Buller, need your headshot done? Sandy Buller Photography. Very talented man, Sandy is. And now we have a basket from Brazos Valley Schools. Who's here from Brazos Valley? There she is. There's the ladies. We love them so much. And What's the car? What? Summer essentials.
Yes.
I don't know what that is.
It's an assortment of summer items.
Not Speedos.
Is it a lotion? No.
It's got a fan, some koozies, there's some candy in
Okay.
here, all kinds of goodies.
Well, Sandra Halls, now the chiropractor, Sandra Halls.
Sandy, this is her first meeting.
Her first meeting?
Yes.
Oh
Miss
my
Kimberly
goodness.
Thomas invited her. She's
Well,
going
so
to
nice.
be opening a new chiro clinic.
Summer essentials. I love it. All right. All right. Carlos, he says he has a note on here. Where's Carlos? There, big guy right there. Novel construction. He says, Don, for your safety from your friends, novel jumper, emergency thing. It says to Don.
I think you're supposed to read what it says. Let's see what this one.
Oh. It's got a blanket and other stuff for your road safety. This is other stuff. I think a bottle of Jack Daniels, something like that in there.
Roadside emergency stuff.
Thank you, Carlos. It's very generous of you. We appreciate you so much. And who's going to be safe all year long? Tiffany Gallego with TMT Events. And Tiffany has now brought her tap truck back. Did you know that? So it's a truck that drives around, it's got taps on it.
Tiffany, we need you to register for the 4th of July event, please.
I already told her about that. So, yeah, root beer and lemonade.
I'm first one in line.
Yeah, okay. What do we got there? From Novel as well? What's in there?
These are delicious.
I got a note.
Pralines.
Okay, Don.
Pralines.
For your sweet tooth from your friends at Novel, Maxine's Pralines.
They are so good, y'all.
Rachel's already dug into them.
He brought me my own.
I'm sure,
Yeah, they're half gone.
Tony Gambone, you get some pralines. Tony Gambone, all right. All right, here. Oh, wait, got one more from Coach Hess. This is Peak Experience, his book, and the winner is Coach Hess. No. Candace Reyes? Candace Reyes? Did she win already? Mm-hmm. Oh, I threw everything back in there. Let me reach down. No, hang on.
You can't win twice.
Yeah, you can't win twice. Yeah. Gina Pineda.
Oh.
You need to stop putting those cards back in there.
Just a second. Oh, Ann Fry. Ann Fry with Texas Home Health. There you go, Ann. Okay.
Before we get started with Kiki really quick, we'd like to say thank you to our foyer tables, our breakfast sponsor, our Hug Away, British Swim School, Champions Kids Camp, Electric and Gas, Limelight Films, Nurse Next Door, Office Evolution, Physicians Premier ER, Real Time Pain Relief, The Enrichery, Small Business Association, and HotWorks. As Don mentioned earlier, these tables go fast. Please register well in advance. We cannot fit any more than 14 tables in there.
Let's give it up for Rachel. She's awesome. All right. So, here we go. The thing is, I want everybody now. This is Kiki Clarke. You're going to learn all about her. I need everybody, if you can, stand up. And we're going to play something over the speakers, and I want you to react accordingly. And if you need prompting, you can watch Jason in the spotlight here. Jason, come here. Today is National Chicken Dance Day. Here we go. Everybody. Come here,
everybody.
Great job.
All right.
Okay, we're gonna go.
Yeah. Should you go? Right out of the building. Hey, it's National Chicken Dance Day. Thank you guys for participating. Had to get you up. This is Kiki Clarke, and she's going to talk to us today about a culture of fun. And let me tell you, I found out yesterday what a chicken's favorite tennis shoes are. Reebok. You know why chickens are so cool? Because, sorry, I'll stop now. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Kiki, Clarke, everybody.
Hey,
yes.
Thank you. Okay, that was fun. Good. I am so honored to be here. Thank you, Don. Thank you, Rachel. And thank you, everyone, for just being here this morning. We are going to have some fun. So, Cameron, give him a hand right now because he's going to drive this. He's going to drive this presentation. So, what movie is this from? Yes, I'm very interactive, so I'm going to need you to talk to me, okay? Awesome. All right. Yes, because why? Because we've got to have some fun in it, right? Okay. Now, here's our strategy plan. So we've got deck 1, deck 2, deck 3. Got it? I know I talk fast. This is about 30 minutes, so I got you. Right? We're going to have some fun in between. You ready? Okay, if you're ready, say ready. All right, we're going to talk about flipping the script. Okay, I have a poll, though. This is really important for me to know. So see how there's 1 through 5 on there? So I'm going to want to see you raise your hand. I'm going to say, I have fun at my job. Now listen, this doesn't mean I'm good at it. This doesn't mean like I show up. This is, I have fun at my job. Okay, so I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, and I want to see a show of hands. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ooh, we like our jobs in here. I like it. Okay, now before we go to the next slide, I want to know, how many of you have a team of 5 or less? How many of you have a team of 10 or less? Okay, 10 to 20? 20, 30? Over 30. Okay, this is good for us to know. Okay, all right, so deck 1. Deck 1 is gonna be foundation. Here we go. People go to work to have fun. Like, right? They work so they can go have fun, but why can't we bring the fun to work? So here's the flip the script, okay? So A, B, C, D, D, C, B, A. Got it? Okay. The first one is define. All right, here we go. So the first thing is, how would you define fun? I know that sounds super simple, but like, how would you define it? All right, so the next one, you're never gonna work a day in your life if you're doing something you love, right? I'm a Maxwell coach. Maxwell, you've heard it, right? Why, though? Because you love it, because you're passionate about it, and it gives you energy. That's the difference, okay? So work doesn't have to be boring. I want you to take your highlight reel, and make it a reality, okay? Okay, hang tight there for the slides. Now, if you're not sitting near someone, I'm gonna, probably ask you to move. So I want you to find someone that you're gonna look at right now, right? Find like a partner, like somebody next to you, okay? This is important. We're gonna do this a couple times, so I want you to understand what we're doing. Okay, you're looking at somebody? You got somebody, okay. Now, when I say 1, 2, 3, I want one of you to say to the other person what you like to do for fun. All right? Okay, and then I'm gonna stop you and the other person's gonna go. You follow me? Everybody good? Are you with me? Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. One of you tell the other person what you like to do for fun. Yep. Okay, stop. Other person go. Okay, stop. Now, I want you to tell on the other person. If the other person looked at you, so you're telling on the other person, not yourself. If the other person didn't know anything or said, I have no idea, I want you to raise your hand. Did everybody said something? Are you lying to me? You realize I ask people that all the time as a coach, and they don't give me answers? They literally don't know what they like to do for fun. So that's important for you when you lead your team. So I've got some definitions for you just in case there was any of you in here who forgot what fun is, right? Makes you laugh, all these things, right? Enjoyable. Okay, next question. All right, who makes your job enjoyable? You got that person in your head? You got it? Now I want you to stand up if you said it was you. Stand up. Let me see you. Yes. I love this. Good job. Give yourselves a hand. Give yourselves a hand. Good. Very good. This is why, okay? Because you have to lead yourself first. You've got to lead yourself well. I love this slide because if you've never seen this, you can see like A, B, C, D, right? A is 1, B is 2, C is, you got me? If you add it up, if you can really see that, knowledge and hard work, they fall short of attitude. Okay? So, attitude is 100%. Now, if you rate your own attitude, you know, I'm not going to ask you that. You don't have to tell on yourself. But if it's a 5, in here, y'all love your job and stuff, so you're probably at an 8, 9, 10, right? But what about the people on your team? Do they love their job, right? How is their attitude? Okay, so, all right, so I want you to think about how you can raise your number, because if you lead yourself first, then you can lead your team, right? Your attitude matters. If you don't have one, your team's not gonna have one, and just goes to crap, right? All right, so this is one of my favorite quotes. A moment of thought is worth more than an hour of talk. That's why I love coming. We have this moment, right? It's like, okay, we've got to throw a wrench in the hamster wheel of getting stuff done, right? Because that's what we're good at. Like, we are good at getting it all done. But just taking a moment and saying, okay, am I the example of what I'm creating in my company? And just really check that and stopping. Otherwise, it's going to go 20 years and it'll just fly by, right? So taking that moment is really important. Okay, the next thing is connecting. Ready? DCBA, you with me? All right, connecting. Okay, so we're going from directing to connecting. Okay, how can we implement the positivity? Now, this one's important. Good. You have to know your people in order to lead them. Where have they been? Where do they want to go, right? What are their goals? Because if you don't know them, you can't lead them, all right? So I have a little, the next slide for you is directing versus connecting, if you want to take a picture of that, because we don't have time to go into that workshop, but you can, this is a good self-evaluation tool of which one you're doing, all right? And then the next question is, how well do you know your team? How well do you know their birthday? Yeah? Yeah? Do you know their favorite candy? This is real, because you connect with people when you know this type of thing. And the next slide is, you are appointed and anointed to be a catalyst in their life. You are the only, you can give them the encouragement. Only you can give them that, right? And so it's important to know that, just rewiring, giving you that proper perspective. Like, yes, we're getting all the work done, but knowing who's on our team and how we can encourage them is huge. So this next one, learning to connect, is one of the most important things you can ever, ever, ever do. You agree? Perfect. Okay, the next one is bonding. Bonding. All right. Now, who is involved in the legacy, in building that legacy of your company? Is it you because you're the only person? Is it just you because you're at the top? Right? It's okay. So I want to read something to you. The potential of a group is always greater than that of an individual. So people working together, they possess limitless possibilities. When they work together, they do something greater than themselves. That's what we're doing here, with the bills being passed, all the things, right? And when they bond, they enjoy the journey of working even more. So healthy organizations are not about the one person who leads them. They're about everyone in them, right? Yeah, Rachel said it's the chamber, all together, right? Okay, so once we get together and we do all that, that is only when we can do the dance of fun together, right? You've got to cultivate the right environment, ask the right questions, plan ahead to create those bonding moments, all right? Which is why we come here every month, right? We want to network. Thank you, Lord, for supernatural provision on our businesses, right? On our clients, all the things. And so we accomplish this together. And then when we do this creates fulfillment. Needs are met in this space. So that's deep down. So not only are we doing that here, we're doing that in our businesses and in our homes. You follow me? Yes, okay, good. That's really important. And then what happens, it just illuminates joy. Like, okay, negativity spreads like fire, right? But what if we had the positivity and we had the right perspective? That also spreads in the same way, okay? When you do fun things, it gives people something to look forward to instead of just work, you know? And we just spend our mental focus, you know, on what we want to bond with. Now, a funny story upon this is, like, how well do you know your team? So I worked for this company for a while. I was doing their events. And after every one, they would give me a bonus. And in that time of my life, like, I really needed the bonus. Like, give me the money, okay? And we had a new president come on board. And after the event was over, because I did the fundraising and everything, and after it was over, he hands me a spa gift card. And mind you, I'm really grateful for the spa gift card. Like, I really like it, but I needed the money, right? And so I realized, you know, he didn't really ask me what I wanted, ask me what I needed. And then when I left that job, the new people, they brought me, we were eating, right? And they ordered me like a dessert. And I like chocolate, everyone. Anybody chocolate lovers in here? Yeah, okay. They ordered me bread pudding. And I was like, wow, they do not know me. They do not know me, right? And they didn't take time to ask. So I want to encourage you, for your people, even when they're coming and when they're leaving your company, celebrate them and know. Okay, and the next one is advance. So now we advance together. You see it? DCBA. Now we learn all of that and we advance together. This is where we get movement and we can get creative. All right, now we have our first laughter break. Okay, are y'all ready for this? Okay, next slide. Okay, this one. So this is our laughter break. Okay, here we go. Cameron, next one. Okay, next one. All right, in between each deck, we've got some laughter breaks, so I just wanted to show you that. All right, we're moving on to deck 2. I just have to give you that. Okay, deck 2 is facts. So the law of magnetism, right? You be who you want to attract. This is real. Everyone's heard you're the average of the top 5 people around you, right? Did you know, though, the people that you have around you, however they act, you actually subconsciously tell your neural pathways that you like how they are. Did you hear me? Yes. Okay, so if they're negative or complaining and all that, subconsciously you're telling your brain that you like that behavior. So be careful who you have around you, okay? Negativity attracts negativity, positivity, same way, right? Okay, now, next slide. What is the common theme on this slide? Is it making you smile? All right. Happiness triggers. Exactly. Anybody heard of them? Okay, next slide. This is going to explain it. They're the things you do or the products you use that bring you peace and joy. Okay, I'm always talking to people about, like, finding your 5. What are those little things, next one, that make you happy? They're not the same for everyone, okay? They could be small. It could be a cup that you like to use. It could be your favorite pants, your favorite blazer, whatever it is. These things bring you joy every single day when you're intentional about it, all right? And it improves your mood, energy, action, all the things. Okay, here's some stats for you. Stay right there. So economists carried out a bunch of studies, all right? And they found, are you ready? Like, if your people and you are happy while you're working, we're 20% more productive. Now, for those of you who said you had, like, let's say you had 5 people on your team, right, and each of them are 20% more productive, that's like a whole other person that you hired, right? Isn't that crazy? But check this out. Google tested it. I know they just paid the city, or the state or whatever, but just, we'll take their money. Okay, so Google tested it, and what they have is they implemented a 20% time rule. Anybody heard of it? Okay, check this out. Their productivity rose 37%. Now let me explain the 20% time rule. Everybody's heard of 80-20, like your 20%, you want to invest in them, your top talent, right? Okay, they took the work week, so 5 days, just on a normal work week. Entrepreneurs like every day. Okay, so Google took all of them, and then 20% of that is 1 day. So they allowed their workers to focus on a passion project inside the company 1 day out of 5. That's how they got there. Why? Because when you're passionate about what you're working on, you have energy, right? You're more productive. And then the next slide, this is what happens in your body, right? Your endorphins, you're like, yeah, this is great. You know, I'm gonna work another day. Okay, and next slide. These are all the benefits, y'all. Your people are more healthy. Their immune system is higher, okay? Next slide, I know this is a lot, but they look better. They've got clearer skin, right? Wound healing. Next one, you can get addicted to it and you can live longer. Amazing, yeah? Who wants all that? Yeah, me, exactly. Okay, so the next one is what happens when you smile. So remember your person that you're looking at down here? Your partner that you found in here today? Go ahead and look at them. Tell your face you're happy. Smile at them, okay? Give yourselves a hand, good job. Okay, so a couple mornings ago, I actually was out for a run, and this is funny, because I'm running this way, and I saw this guy walking. And here's Kiki. Hi! And he's like, hi! Like his whole countenance changes, right? I've done it with people next to my car. Hey! It's really funny that, you know, you just kind of get in the zone during the day, and when you just interject some joy or some laughter with people, it just makes their whole day. I mean, I just kind of wonder what it is that they tell their family, like, this is what happened to me today. Okay, that's what happens when you're smiling, all the things, right? Okay, next slide. On the flip side, okay? Have you ever worked on one of these? Right? That sucks. Really. It's like energy vampires for sure. Okay, so we're gonna talk just a tad about positive psychology. What is that? Here it is. It's the scientific study of basically what makes life worth living. Next slide, I'm gonna explain it super fast. It's the study instead of getting people from depressed to average or good. Instead, it's the study of good to great. That's why you want to invest in your top 20%. That's why, next slide, you want to find out all these things. You want to bring this, interject this into your team meetings. What are you, this is what we're going to do right now. Okay, look at your neighbor that you picked, okay? Here we go. We're going to do this real quick. The question is this time is, what did I do yesterday that I'm proud of? Okay? So I'm going to say 1, 2, 3. One of you go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. What did you do yesterday that you're proud of? Okay. Next person. Next person, go. Next person, come on. What did you do yesterday that you're proud of? Okay, stop. Now I want you to raise your hand if the person next to you did not tell you anything. Okay, we got a couple. See? This is important. This is where coaching comes in. Okay, because a lot of times we're so focused on our task list. We're so focused on doing the next thing and getting it done that we forget to celebrate ourselves. Okay? So what happens here is the fun, it awakens the soul. It awakens our like innermost being, the child within us to smile, dance, and just celebrate life, right? So it awakens us to that. And so the next thing is, this is our celebrate. Now we did it. We already told each other like what we're proud of. So that's that celebration moment, all right? So here is laughter break number 2. Next slide. There we go. Okay, are you ready? Say ready if you're ready. Cameron. There's so many more, but I had to cut, I had to give you just a few. Okay, next one. It's the cone. Oh my goodness. All right, awesome. Okay. That's not Fulshear. All right, last deck, number 3. You ready? Say ready. Ready. Okay. It is freedom. All right, so it's 4 keys to unlock fun. Here we go. First one, find your fork. Okay, now, everybody, look in your bags. If you have a fork in there, run up here. You're going to get a gift card. You have a fork in your bag. Anybody? A fork. Come on, anybody? No forks? No? Are you looking? Okay, I have a gift card. Dun, 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 Starbucks, just saying. All right. Look, they're looking. See, this is like, for the guys who haven't been to the baby showers, this is like the girl baby shower thing where you go in your bag and you like find something random that's in there. Okay, if you got a fork, I'm gonna wait for you. Go for it. Okay, so finding your fork, what does that mean? All right, this is really about the fork in the road. I need you to consider your habits, okay? Is there something that you need to radically change in your life, in your leadership, so that you can go down a different path? It's up to you. Your choices are powerful, so you got to make that. Okay. Number 2, feed the positivity cycle. What the heck does that mean? All right, well, here it is. So this isn't just like, put your right foot in, put your right foot out, and be like, oh yeah, I'm just going to hang out in there. No. This is like a full jump in. And this is a workshop in itself, but at the top there, you want to cast out the negativity bias. So if you find yourself saying negative things all the time, come see me. We can have a coaching session because you need to get that out. And in your teams, you need to find a way to stop that, put a wrench in that. Then you need to exercise the unoffended muscle, all right? Are you forgiving people? Are you taking offense at every single thing? Or let me give you this, get curious, not furious. All right, start asking questions. Why are they treating me like this? What the heck is going on in their house that they are, protruding this on you? Because you can feel someone's attitude up to 12 feet away. Did you know that? 12 feet away. Okay, then down here, identify with gratitude. So when you're having those team meetings or even with yourself, you can have a meeting with yourself, What are you grateful for today, Kiki? And you can list off all those things. Just like, what did I do that I'm proud of? Same thing. And then give without expectation. Y'all, if you're training someone and you're giving them time and energy, just give it without expectation. If you give someone money, just know that it's okay. The Lord's going to take care of it, right? Just give it to them. All right, so that's the cycle. But this is awesome. I wanted to show you this. If you want to take a picture, this is the mood elevator. So it's a good temperature gauge of where you're at. So if you're down here, like let's say you're at worried and anxious, all right? Or your team is, how do you move them up? How do you get them up that temperature gauge? Well, it's the slide prior. You jump right into that cycle, right? Okay, you got it? You good? Okay. 3, fail often. Fail often. Next slide. So most of the time we have this like really bad conscience. I don't want to fail, so we never start. But guess what? Failure is on that pathway to excellence. It's always on there. Growth, you got to have some growth goals, not performance goals, growth goals. It makes it so much better, okay? All right. And number 4, focus on the way. So you got to find out what works for you and doesn't work. So now that you're set up for success, right? You know the impact that excitement brings to your team. Just try it. And then here's a quote for you. Unity is strength. Where there's teamwork and collaboration, wonderful things can be achieved. And so this slide right here, it says yes, because I want you to find a way to say yes. What does that mean? Did you know that by the time you're 17 years old, you've heard no you can't, let me get this right, 150,000 times. But you've heard yes you can only 5,000 times. So that's 30 no's for every yes. That's the powerful belief of I can't. That's what's inside. So we have to rewire that for ourselves. We have to rewire that for our team, right? And find a way to do that. So I want you to make what you want bigger than what you don't. Why? people perish for lack of vision. If it's not in front of them, they don't know what they're doing, right? And so you've got to make it bigger. You've got to make it the focal point. Focus. Follow one course until successful. I'm sure you've heard that. You look it up, FOCUS. Follow that course. Bring it into perspective. All right? Now I have some ideas for you. These are going to be quick slides. Ideas. You ready for culture fun ideas? Here we go. Okay. You can take your team out. You don't have to close the office for a whole day, right? You don't have to take a whole retreat. You can do a couple hours. Is Maisie in here? Maisie, are you here this morning? Okay, he's not here right now. Okay, I've actually teamed up with Game Over Escape Rooms and Katie, and we're gonna do corporate events in there during the week. So we're gonna do some escape rooms, we're gonna do team builds, so that's gonna be awesome. So that's an idea. Okay, next slide. If you do online, so if your team is across the nation or not just here in Houston, there's tons of online things that you can do. Next one. I know this is Thanksgiving, a slide, but you can always do something that's fun. I know I just left it in here so you could see it. The next one is Christmas. Y'all, December is way too busy to have 5 million events. Have Christmas in July for your team. Think outside the box to make other people want to say, I want to work for them. They have fun over there, right? You can do gift giving. Okay, next one. I love this one because it says, why not ideas? Why not? Literally ask yourself. Remember, we're finding a way to say yes. So ask yourself. Oh, sorry, go back. That's our last one. Yeah, there we go. Ask yourself, have I checked my uniform policy? Right? I was going into this office every single week and they were always in scrubs of gray. And I was like, so how come all the gray? And they were like, that's all they'll let us wear. I'm like, oh, we tried. So just know, as the great leaders that you are in here, check the things that you're doing. Come to that fork in the road and say, maybe I need to rethink some stuff, okay? All right. Are you ready for the last laughter break? Yes. This is the finale. Are you sure? Oh, yeah. All right, here we go. Next one. Takes you a second, I know. Okay, next one. I think we've all been there. Sometimes you gotta leave your problems behind. All right, awesome. Okay, here we go. Last slide. I wanna say, I dare you to flip the script, okay, to try new things. Howard Thurman said, don't ask what the world needs, but ask what makes you come alive and go and do it. Because what the world needs is people who have come alive. So I dare you to take time and define, connect, bond, advance, and then find your fork, feed the positivity cycle, fail often, and then find your way. We can do it. Yeah? Thank you so much. And then one more slide is, if you could do me a favor today and follow me on one of these channels, that would be great. I'm really trying to grow to 1,000 followers on TikTok, so if you're on there, that would be awesome. And then I have a special announcement.
Yes, Tess, go ahead.
Okay. Where'd Michael go? Oh, he's coming. Okay. The special announcement is, so I coach globally. So I do a lot of virtual sessions, life, leadership, all the things in between. And I've currently partnered with Corporate and Family Counseling, Jennifer and Michael Hack. So we've got an office, yes, in Katy. And they'll be up here when we're done, so you can talk to them about booking, and we'd love to see you there. Again, I already told you that we've teamed up with the Escape Room as well to do corporate events. And then you want me to tell them about the next one?
What you have in October, it happens right after our meeting in October. She's got something special happening right in this building that we'll send out on her behalf. Go ahead and tell them.
Nice, okay. So again, I'm certified with Maxwell Leadership, and every year I bring Live to Lead to the community. And it is an event where I have the speakers recorded. We're gonna rebroadcast it here. And so after our October 8th meeting, we're gonna have a couple hours of leadership development. So that's gonna be a special day to get your tables in the foyer, and tickets are like a special price for Fulshear Chamber, and that's going to be fun.
We'll send out that flyer, but it's just totally if you want to stick around and have a full day and plan that day in October to improve yourself, right? And then, Kiki, you do have a heart for Fulshear, so I have these heart coins that I made as the mayor, but it says Fulshear Heart, Texas. Heart's right in the middle, so I want you to have that to remind that you have a heart for our chamber and for our town. And this is something when you need to relax, you can put whatever you want in there. And so Kiki, thank you so much. Let's give it up for Kiki Clarke, everybody. Thank you very much. Appreciate everybody sticking around a little extra, but want to tell you next month we have Doug Bodeker. He is the chief of our fire department, ESD. So a lot of people around here don't know about what is our fire. You see the fire department, the Fulshear Simon, but it's what is ESD and what it means to you and your business. I think it's really good. He's a tremendous speaker as well. He's our new fire chief, and we stole him from Sugar Land. So he's fantastic, and I'll be here next month to listen to that. And is there something else, Rachel? Okay, we have a rope cutting tomorrow and one on Friday, so we look forward to seeing you there. Great way to come out and meet new business owners and tell them know about your business. Until then, I want everybody to have a wonderful week. God bless you. Stay cool. And if you need anything, just please let us know. Take care, everybody.